Hello, folks, and welcome back to this season of Discovery. This is actually off to one side. It's misshapen. Like the menu's down too low. Uh, there we go. That's right. I don't know why it was like that. There's an MC run tomorrow. I'm hoping to be there for it. Oh, no one here. Okay, in that case, let's heart. But yeah, there's an MC run tomorrow. Yeah, there's an MC run tomorrow. I'm hoping to be there for it. With Zolgrub and others being mentioned, though planned. So I don't know when they're gonna be. I would like to hit up Zolgrub, though I don't know the requirements for it. Thinking I need to go do some auctions.
What can I do for you? Be careful.
Down here. Yeah, I'm not sure the requirements for ZG. Gonna see if WoW had it with no achievement, recess for 3 days, tune for 10 people. It's widely regarded as a catch-up raid. But there's nice bits of gear in there. And then there's a it's funny how the set names is like Harspecs, garb, predator's armor, illusionist's attire, confessor's raiment, madcap's outfit, augur's regalia, the maniac's treads, vindicator's battle gear, free tinker's armor. And that last one is for paladin. Warrior gets vindicator, warlock demoniac, augur for shaman, madcap for rogue, confessor for priest, illusionist for mage, hunter for predator for hunter, Harspecs for druid. Free tinker for paladin? That's weird. Well, whatever. But yeah, there is that rep you have to gain. To, like, get some of the gear or something. 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay. So yeah, like... there's a bit of work to that place. I would like to go there. There may be something useful for me, but... Crystal Vale could also be interesting. It's a new raid. And let me see Prince Thunderan. Who I've never seen or fought before. He drops Ancient Belt. Guardian's Glaive. Will not use it. Trinkets. Wrath of Ray. Soul of Thunder. Echoes of Betrayal. Lightning's Call. Only one useful for me was Wrath of Ray. There's also a Cloak draped with a Windlord. Nature resistant hit chance. Hmm. Okay. But yeah, I'm not sure like what's the gear requirements for Zul'Gurub. Feels like it'd be nature. I don't know. But yeah, there's talk of doing ZG run at some point soon. And I would like to be involved, though I'm gonna have to see what's the requirements for it. Because I need like tier 1, tier 2 pieces and a bit of them for to run Blackwing Lair. And I think ZG was released around the same time, so it might have the same requirements. But it might have slightly lower requirements because it's a catch-up raid. So I'll have to have a chat with the guild and see what's the requirements there. In days long past, we lived for the hunt. We hunted for glory, for honor. Is it so different now? 1, 2. Your spirit burns with life, young paladin. Accept the homage you pay, and offer in return this token. You know, I don't think I could ever do those quests. I remember before when I was younger, Rat of Lich King time, I remember having to go through Maradon. Oh, I was trying to get all the elders, but I left it to the last minute, and I was trying to get them. Being quick, oh, I might still be able to do it, yeah! And I remember I had my old Vista laptop, and I was playing down in my aunt's room. And she was there, and my nan came in and was like, you have to go to bed. I'm like, no, just a bit more, I can do this. And I remember giving up in the middle of Marathon. And just getting that off him there just made me think of it. Day's gone. Nan's gone. Falling out with 1, 2. Falling out with my aunt. Named her there. So, yeah. Day's gone. Never coming back. It's melancholic. Damn it, I came here to get some gear, not a pain in my chest.
Yeah, what do you want?
Anyway. So we're going to put off the bindings till last because I already have the T1 things. So let's find out which of my gear I should replace first. Well, I already have T1 boots, so we'll put off the boots. The belt is... That flashing is annoying. The other guy's belt, so that I can hold on to that for a bit. And then it's Temple of Atal Hakar, Sunken Temple, hands. So I guess I'll go for that.
doing business with ya.
I was hesitating there because it was like stuff was still like highlighted as if I could afford
I
it,
have a deal for you.
and it was just like, no, I
Glad I could
can't.
help.
Can I? I was trying to find the coins. Right. If I want to use them, I have to cash them in. But to cash them in, I have to go into Blackwing Lair, which I can't do. And yeah, it's in Blackwing Lair. So what gear do I want? Getting the Judgment set. My God. It would be. Seems to be the Judgment Gauntlets. Victor Nefrendius. You're the bomb, or one of you will be anyway. Time flies when you're having fun. We're gonna have so much fun. Foolish mortals. I mean, great choice. All in good time, as they say. 3 puns? Sorry, I only know 1 or 2. Time is of the essence. Bring the heat. I was gonna tell you a time travel joke, but you didn't like it. Fight fire with fire. Fight everything with fire. Forgot the magic touch. There's a blew up pun in here somewhere. I'll workshop it. Feeling blue? Is it hot in here? Oh wait, that's just me. Tremendous choice. Yes, yes. A wise choice. Time will tell. How little you know of real magic. Are you sure? You're on fire, or will soon be. Or will be soon. Leave it to me. Oh, I'm all fired up. I support this green initiative. This one will grow on you. So all his like random voice lines. But yeah, he's just inside Blackwing Lair. I could also get the Core Forged gauntlets. Core Forged iteration of the Judgment gauntlets by going into Molten Core. But I need to get the Judgment gauntlets from Blackwing Lair to get them in Molten Core. So basically, you can get the Judgment gauntlets in BWL, go to MC and change them into MC's version, and back and forth. The difference between them is the set bonus, and that's it. Basically, if you want Radiant Judgment, you go with the BWL version or the Draconic version. But if you want Wallbringer Radiance, then you go with the Core Forge version. You get the T1 bonus. You know, the set bonus I currently have? You can get that. So, yeah. So yeah, basically if you You cash this in Blackwing Lair, and you get the T2 gloves. You can bring it to Molten Core and get the T2 gloves turned into T1 gloves, basically. You get the set bonus of it, but with the stats of T2 gloves. But there's nothing I can do right now with it. I was kind of thinking the moment, you know what? I am actually going to refund this.
Got the best deals anywhere.
Yep, going to refund it because I can't get in there. There's no point in me taking up my inventory space with them if I can't get into BWL. There is actually an attunement that I have to do. Okay, wellhead. When Lair can be accessed deep within Uber's alternate shortcut. We're facing the entrance of Blackwing Spiral. Okay, so you get a letter and then touch an orb. And now we can just port in. And Uber's is the 10-player thing. Used to be 15. So, So yeah, I'm gonna have to look into that. Doing that dungeon, basically. You know, I really fucking hate being at max level. I really fucking hate it. Because everything is group-based. And it's a pain in the ass to get a group. So, it's just like you just don't get to do shit. I know. It's an MMO, it's about social. But if you can't get a group, you can't do shit. And it's just kind of frustrating that you just end up feeling like you're standing around more than playing. It's one thing I suppose to like about retail.
You got my attention.
There's a lot more soulful content there, basically.
Watch your back.
You can target something first.
How are you? Very good.
Okay, we'll flip to here. The trip was basically wasted, but whatever. Let us guess. Is it a warrior? Warrior. Yep. Kenshi. But, I'm actually going to stop for a moment. I'm going to go do some IRL. And it will give this flight path a chance to fly past. Though we may miss out on the Scourge event. Whatever. I'm not that pushed. BRB. 1, 2, 3. Yeah, folks, I never returned. I've been out a little longer than intended. Got distracted. And the invasion here seems to be over. It's actually still here. Just last request for it was a while ago. That video from I mentioned in the previous episode there, doing really well for some reason, is still going.
I need to get closer.
Oh. It's at nearly 1,000 views. Nearly, and it's over, I'd say 35 hours, I think it was. So, it's doing pretty well. Hmm. Oh, alright. Moving on. One, two, three. Yeah, it seems like there's oh, it's an hour and a minute in the difference. Oddly enough. Never noticed that. Huh, you.
What brings you here? Go in peace.
I'll try one last time and I'll give it a second.
Pleased to meet you. Alrighty then.
Might just go do some auctions, so. Okay.
What's on your mind? Safe travel?
Go do some auctions. It's always a bitch and a half to try and get groups. I've heard of people snubbing, like, oh, they're a YouTuber, snubbed them, you know? So, screwed them over in various ways. So, in the back of my head, I'm wondering, that's not what's happening, is it? second one of these here. There's a Destiny 2 bundle, and I don't know why you would go bother buying it. Just wait a year or two. It'll be out of the game. You know, you won't be able to play the content. Yeah, I'm still sore about it. I'm also pretty sore about the kernel level anti-cheat that they have. Because, no, I'm not putting that on my PC. Normally when people criticize kernel level anti-cheat, people are quick to call them, you know, cheaters, scammers or cheaters for it. I have no interest in cheating. It's... Depending on who you ask, you're basically handing over ownership of your PC to whatever company has that thing. A friend of mine said that it was not quite that extreme, but they would be able to say, decide what speed your fans are allowed to spin at. Others would say that it provides a backdoor onto your PC. If someone knows how to exploit the... Quartermaster? Quartermaster. There's two here for... Weird. Same up the other place. If someone knows how to exploit the always-on kernel level anti-cheat, they can get access to your PC. You know? It provides a vulnerability to your rig. So, I'm not a fan of any of that. Shocker, I know. Shocker. Like, my god. But, yeah, I'm not a fan of it. Honestly put, not a fan. So... I'm not gonna install it. Sorry, my head is drifting. My mind's just wandering. Didn't mean to sell it all as one stack. Ooh, well.
Need help?
Oh. Random poster? Of lady wearing like scale mail bikini top. Alright. Random? No idea what that's about. Didn't sell. It's not bad gear, honestly.
Go with honor, friend.
The random doubling at the guy is actually pretty annoying. No point. It just looks weird. Okay. Nope, cannot be made. Okay, so 3, 9. I don't think I can make yeah, I can't make that either. It's I'm doing rough numbers in my head, but the smudge doesn't seem in my favor. This could be made. Just wonder how much. Wait, no, I'll need 20. There we go. I got some extra mushrooms, but whatever. This just never sells. That's borked. Fought a few too many, but it's fine. Okay. Nax is coming out shortly, and Shadow is a common damage type in it. These potions will sell well. Can I make Shadow Oil cheaper? New. This Shadow Oil is being sold at a hell of a loss. I'll make 20. I was worried I bought some nature protection potions in the process of buying resources for them. already have some mongoose off. Black metal. Not sure we can justify making anything with all costing that much. No, definitely not. Okay, I need 14 kelp. How much was this previously? Jesus. You know what? We'll hold. Yeah, it just seems like it's just not viable right now.
I can't attack them.
Okay, rocket cluster. Summer ring of light. Oh, there's moonstone.
Greetings. For the Alliance.
I buy and trade.
Wrong place.
Safe travels.
Light be with you. Light bless you.
Open for business.
Ah, my arm. 1, 2, 3. It's always annoying trying to get back into this game and you know, like it's so hard to get group content. It's so hard to do things. It like I want to play the game and you know get up, do stuff, but it's such a bitch and a half to try and do Anne. Like I do miss soloing, and I do miss solo content. It is what it is. I'll try again tomorrow. Pff, 5, Jesus. My head keeps blanking. 1, 2, 3. So yeah, like I'm trying to get back into WoW. I burnt out for a bit there, but same issue now as then. It's such ball ache to try and get a group for something. I don't want to lead one. It'd just be easier not to. But it's such a pain in the ass to try and get a group. Oh well. I'm sure it'll work. It'll work out eventually. Just gotta keep trying. Just gotta keep trying. Having to go for making sense. Basically, it's annoying how hard it is to get groups for things. To try and actually do the content, get the gear so I can do the other stuff. To get the gear and do the other stuff. But it is what it is. It'll work out eventually. I just need to keep at it, keep trying. It's a pain in the ass, and honestly, I just don't have low tolerance for it.
Go with honor.
That threw me for a bit. Oh, oops. Oh well. Oh yeah, I didn't actually auction that because it went for next to nothing. Obsidian Stormhammer. Ooh, does bonus damage. It's the anti-Sota weapon. Want to play along. Okay, that's getting annoying.
Can I help you? Be careful.
Can I help you? Have a good one.
Gonna go and have a look, see what it's like out here. Oh, you're new.
What can I do for you?
Scourge is camped upon our very doorstep. We cannot remain idle. Surely you will step up to defend Stormwind from these accursed invaders. There are strange runic circles outside, glowing with the same energy that surrounds the undead and the necropolis above. They have significance, I'm certain, and I want you to find out what. 10 the numbers of those abominations while you're at it. Bring me proof of the dead along with your results, and I will reward you. Go. 3 dim necrotic stones from the Scourge inside.
You need something? Be careful.
Hail, champion. The tale of your deeds will be told throughout the ages. Perhaps one day a statue of you will stand amongst the heroes of Stormwind. No, because they retconned everything I did here. But also didn't. I don't really know. Basically, the one who killed Nixia was Varian Rin. And as far as I know, the storyline in the comic book is what's actually canon. But they referenced this whole, Square Row thing, going, finding the paper, finding the guy in prison, finding all his notes. They reference all that in the Human Heritage quest. So it's kind of like they're trying to say both are canon, but I don't know. Okay, in this case, these enemies are actually hostile, but really low level. Which I suppose is nice and makes sense for low level players. Oh, I noticed they don't have the crystals here, they have the other ones. It just kind of weird. Again, for the event. It's and how unreactive the zones are. Like I have to actually investigate a circle. Like there's this whole Scourge invasion, and there's the same two guards as always. They're not taking it seriously. The Scourge aren't. Just ran around inside it. Oh, I'm a zombie now. So, yeah. Maybe WoW isn't as bad off as I think it is, and I'm being biased, and I've incorrect view. But there is flaws with it, and there is constant retcons, and then there's the Chronicles, which were painted as like war books, or the war bibles in a way. They may have used a different term, but something on that tier. And then they just retcon them. It's like, oh no, they were wrong. Yeah, it's from a biased scholar. Yeah. They couldn't even write the war bible with enough leeway for them to, work. Like I said before, if you wanted to work Shadowlands, they could set it elsewhere. Do an expansion setting up another world. Do a follow-up expansion. And have it set in that world's afterlife. Maybe it doesn't have to be straight away. You do one setting up the world, you do one elsewhere, and then the lingering tentacles of, the other world's afterlife come true, stealing heroes. Maybe it took us a while to notice. It was only when they latched out at the Witch King themselves and the Knight of the Ebon Blade raised the alarm did we notice. Maybe sending corrupted heroes brought back from the Great Beyond to attack. A corrupted Uther, a corrupted, a dominated Arthas. Could do something like that. And, in between, like, stuff's happening on Azeroth. We're off dealing with this, and others are gaining power in the background. There's the whole Nerubians under, Norrend. We never really dealt much with them. Maybe they've gotten their shit together and are hostile. Because they are old god minions. And again, they're getting their shit ripped in by the old gods. By the faceless ones. Wonder why that was. Noxious. Oh, it's not... I think that's sad, unless that's a different spelling. But, the guild leader, former guild leader retired. Before it got retired. But anyway, You know, basically all I was trying to say was just simply they should have, you know, given themselves enough space to work with and do their expansions. And if they wanted to, you know, do a thing and it goes against it, then see if they can find a way to use it to expand the war rather than just retconning shit. Like I said, if it's set elsewhere, maybe it works, you know? At the very least, you can do it as a way to avoid retconning what's here, you know? Suddenly, like, Karin's whole religious beliefs being disproven and him ignoring it, suddenly doesn't become a thing. This is the afterlife for somewhere else. The afterlives aren't unified. Problem solved. But I'm ranting and raving. I'm just like, I'm kind of caught in the lurch. Just like, oh, I'm gonna go play WoW and I'm gonna go do something, and I can't get a fucking group. It is what it is.
Greetings.
We'll do some other stuff. Have you investigated invasion yet? There's no time for dawdling.
See you around.
From what you told me, the voices within circles must be used for communication of some kind. Should I think what our natural minds are contacted through such magic? Regardless, you seem to have emerged whole and sane. Legend Dawn appreciates your service.
See you later.
Seem to have. He dies in Terramore, I think. As does a contingent of the Shattered Sun Offensive. The Draenei contingent. Wonder what condition the Shattered Sun Offensive is in even now, like nowadays anyway. Like, seriously, you think a necropolis ending up out here would be much bigger of a thing, but it's not even disturbing the rabbits. The Wrath of the Lich King free patch was certainly a lot better. That was fun as hell. Oh, resets in a little bit anyway. Alright. I'm gonna call it here, so I'm gonna go try and find something else to play. Till then, folks. It's a bit of a bust of a set, but oh, so often I just can't get any groups. It's really, really annoying. Till then. Till then.